Hello, members of the lay community, friends, sisters and brothers. It's really good to be welcoming you to our Lent course this year and to be offering you some initial reflections in our first week of gathering together. So we're going to start thinking about, over these few weeks, the theme of hope, a theme that is being commended to us by the Church of England and also by our Catholic brothers and sisters as they make a pilgrimage of hope during this Jubilee year. It's a short word, isn't it? Hope. But I wonder what comes to mind for you as you think of it. What have you been pondering as you've been possibly taking part in the daily readings? As I was reflecting on this theme, I wrote a blog post for the lay community, and in it I quoted from the Quaker writer Parker Palmer, who says that hope is a life force deep in the root system of nature itself, including human nature. It's a power that precedes thinking or believing, that keeps us putting one foot in front of the other when we can't see where we're going or even believe there's some place to go. Hope is an instinctive no to everything that threatens life, and yes to everything that sustains life, even when our minds are saying all is lost. The mind can be cowardly and shrink from challenges, but nature is courageous and relentless in its drive toward life, more life. So I'm wondering, for each one of us, where are those places that we're struggling with at the moment? Where are those places where we want to say no? But more importantly, where are those places where a yes is to be said? A yes to sustaining life. Do you think it's possible? Do we have hope in hope? In the process of somehow seeking to make change in our own lives, in the church, in the world. Of course, this could easily become another stick to beat ourselves with on the back. But this week we're not just focusing on the theme of hope per se, we're combining 2 weeks at one, and we are being invited to look at the theme of imperfection, to recognize that to be hopeful does not demand that we are perfect. That, as St. Paul says in Romans, there is often a struggle within us as human beings, where we aspire to things and yet let ourselves down. What is it like to live with that sense of limitation? But moreover, how could that become a place of fruitfulness, of growth, of grace? Where in our lives are we needing God to birth within us that grace of hope that we can't foster all on our own? How is it to live with that sense of need for gift? What is it like to offer that in prayer, in the silence of our hearts? And what might it look like to receive it? This gift of imperfection, in a way, that allows God to use us by His grace. So I hope I haven't overwhelmed us in our first session. There's a lot here in 2 sessions in one. A lot to explore. There are questions as part of this session that we can look at in our groups, or if the conversation takes us elsewhere, that's fine. A call to foster hope and yet a recognition of imperfection and therefore the need for God's grace.